People of the world, my name is Microgames, and today, today is a very special day for me, and why is because this is a video that I've been awaiting for a very long time, and so as you guys might have seen, I had made a video, and it was called, basically, what was it called? It was called Coming Soon, and now I'm just gonna say that soon is now. So this is a really special video. I've made this for a month, and yeah, so I'm just gonna have a clip of me and Kaylin having build fights and stuff, and yeah, so hope you guys enjoy the video. So basically what it is kind of, I ranked every single featured skin for a month, and the number one, my favorite one, I would buy it. And yeah, so this is a really fun process. I like doing it, and yeah, so the first thing that, I'm gonna start off with the worst skin and then get to the better ones, cause that's how these things gonna work. And yeah, so I'm gonna say the worst skin it was released on the last days actually of August, so 30th and 31st. And this skin was the Chopper. And the Chopper skin was really bad. I hated it. Levels of hate. There's not much better one. And yeah, so I mean, there wasn't really much to like about it. And yeah, so that's really all I have to say about the Chopper. But yeah, so the next one that I have is the, what's it called? It's the Shade. And the Shade is the thing, it was a part of the Cobra Crew set. And I really did not like these skin. Well, I did not like this skin. I did not like how it's pink hair. And I think it could have been a lot better, because the Maverick was obviously a lot better. And yeah, so next up we have the Musha, and the Musha was released on August 23rd and August 24th, and it's not a very exciting skin. It was a ripoff of the Wukong, and I mean, it could have gone so much better, because these, you know how there is a what's it called, there was, I forget, the Egyptian skins are so made up and good, so awaited, and then they gave us this and the Heim, which comes in next. I'm planning on putting them together, but I mean, yeah, so the clip, I can't find my shotgun ammo. But I mean, that's what I have to say about that, both the Heim and the Musha. The Heim is the better version of the Musha, but I still don't like it at all. And yeah, so next up we have the Backbone. This is the boy version of the, what's it called? The boy version of the Chopper. And the Chopper, I said I hated it. Backbone's only a tiny bit better. Still really dislike it. And it was released on the same days. And yeah. So then I had Fate. We had Fate on, and I'm gonna trigger a lot of people here. I do not like this skin. Why? It's because I just don't think it was executed very well, like the plan to make it. These guys are supposed to be cool, right? And the Omen was better than Fate, not by much. I still don't like the Omen, but you'll see that later. And yeah, this was released on August 27th. I don't know if I told you guys that, but not a really good skin at all. But I do know that a lot of people do like it, but that's my opinion. I do not. Next up, we have the Criterion. And the Criterion, it was a skin that, well, it kind of has a weird color scheme. I don't like the blue and orange color scheme, and just that's it. I kind of don't like the design to either, but the color scheme is the main part why I don't like it. And yeah, so that's the Criterion. Next up, and that was released on August 6th, so yeah. Next we have the Flytrap. This was released on August 14th, and I just really don't like it. Could have been better. It didn't have a back bling, which I was really disappointed about. And yeah, I mean, like, I really hated this skin when I first saw it. It did grow on me, but I still don't like it. Next up we have the Magnus, and this was released on August 15th and that's it. And this is like the worst version of the Ragnarok, because if you wanted Viking skins, then you could easily just get the Ragnarok, like even the Huntress. And actually, no, the Huntress isn't better than it. But I mean, like, yeah, so that's what's with the Magnus. Not a good skin at all. And really could be better. Like, the Viking skin could have had a lot better. And yeah, so next up we have the Rex, and this was released on August 22nd. And the Rex, I really just didn't like its color scheme. Kind of like the Criterion, but better. I didn't like the Rex. Triceratops, it was a lot better. And yeah, so then we have the Bandolier, and that's coming up next. But I kind of regret it because, like, it's kind of weird because I have no hate on this skin. The only thing wrong is just like it didn't get a good placing. I don't know why it didn't get a good placing, but it just didn't at all. So yeah, that's basically why it's on here. Like, I actually kind of do like this skin. I really could have had it higher easily, just like way that thing's turned out, it wasn't. So yeah, that's really all I have to say about it. And yeah, so let me just tell you guys the next one, and that is the Aerobic Assassin. And this is a new skin. It was new, of course, and I really did not like it. The whole set of it was not very good, even the Mullet Marauder. And yeah, so as you guys can see again in this clip, like, Caitlin keeps on stealing my shotgun ammo. So I mean, like, come on, Caitlin. But I mean, like, next up we have the what's it called? Let's look at it. The Ventura, and the Ventura was a skin that could have been better, because I like the Venturion a tad bit, just a tad. And yeah, so yeah, so that's really it. So next up, after the Ventura, that was released on August 21st, and the Rubik's Assassin was released on August 11th and August 12th. I'm trying to keep these names intact. We have the Abstract, and I really do not know how this thing got so high, because I hate this skin on levels of hate. And yeah, so that's basically it. The Abstract, I mean, like, it could have been so much better, being the Technique probably one of the best Battle Pass skins ever, if not the best Battle Pass skin ever. I really did like the Technique. I used it a lot, considering Battle Pass skins, other than like the max tier, like John Wick, Omega. I used the Technique a lot. Like, I don't really use the other skins like that. And yeah, so Technique, really good skin. Abstract, not a good skin. So next up is the, what's it called? Oh my god, I fell off. Is the Sleuth, and the Sleuth is basically the worst what's it called skin? Detective skin. I have nothing on it. It just happened to be the worst, and it happened to get placed bad. So yeah, all about it. And it was released on August 7th, and yeah. Next up we have the Wukong, which is released on August 12th and August 28th. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the only one that was released on two different, separate, like occasions. But my opinion, I don't really like the skin too much. It's a bit overrated. Well, it is overrated. And yeah, so that's all. Just don't really like it. But at least it's a lot better than the Musha, which is kind of like a remake of it. But yeah, so next up after the Wukong, well, yeah, is Scoundrel. And this is the the male version of the Rapscallion. And the Rapscallion is an amazing skin. As you guys might have seen, I have it. And yeah, so Rapscallion, good. Scoundrel, bad. Kind of like the abstract and stuff. And yeah, so that's all it is. But Scoundrel could have been better than it is. And yeah, so next up after the Scoundrel, we have the Skystalker. And the Skystalker was just a very underwhelming skin. Could have been a lot better as a war skin. I was really looking forward to it. But no, they gave us this. Not many people bought it. At the first time, it was released second time on surprise. And yeah, so after the Skystalker, we have the Omen. And the Omen, I am very much surprised that it got better than, because I used to hate this skin. It's grown on me ultimately. And yeah, so I still don't really like it. But yes, it has grown on me. And yeah, so some skins right now I don't really hate, but that was released on August 20. If I haven't said this, it's Scoundrel August 13th and August 29th, Skystalker, because I'm kind of forgetting sometimes. But yeah, so next up we have the Chomp Senior, and this was released on August 27th. Yeah, August 27th. And it was not the best skin. I mean, Chomp Senior was probably one of the most, Chomp Junior was one of the most, best, most famous pickaxes in this game. And could have gotten better. But that's just how it was. Didn't get better. And yeah, so next up, after the Chomp Senior, we have the Bright Gunner. And the Bright Gunner, just August 15th. It was not as good as its female counterpart. A lot of these skins, except some, are just the male is better than the female, not the female is better than the male. But it really does not matter, because I don't have an opinion. And yeah, so that's all about the Bright Gunner. And yeah, so I'll actually go and show you guys the new clip in a couple of minutes, but you guys right here. Back with some more gameplay, and this is we decided to do a stupid challenge in this one. And yeah, so kind of a weird challenge, but yeah, so next up we have the Ravage skin, and the Ravage skin was in the item shop from August 20, what's it called? 20, you killed me with a trap. But it was in the from August 25th to August 26th, and just didn't like it. copy. The back bling was a copy of Love Wings, easy copy of Love Wings, like no doubt. But I mean, yeah. So then after that, we have Whiplash, which is August 6th, and I have nothing on this skin. I don't know why. Maybe it could have been higher. Just such a try-hard skin. A lot of try-hards use it. And I mean, I wasn't really gonna buy it. I had no intents of buying it, the Whiplash skin. And yeah, so then when we're moving on, we're gonna move on to the Raven, which is released on August 13th, and the skin's too overrated. Way too overrated. I know tons of people list some of their favorite skins. This skin's way too overrated. Like, actually, there's so many more good skins that you could buy that are not the Raven. But I mean, that's my opinion. And yeah, so as I find my loot, I can talk more. And next up, we have the, where is it? Lost the Gumshoe, which is released on August 7th. And the Gumshoe is like, actually when I first saw it, I'm like, oh my god, I love this skin. There's nothing better than this skin. Skin's amazing, right? And yeah, so basically that's what I have about Raven. And yeah, so next up we have the, well, no, not about even Raven, the Gumshoe. I actually love this skin when I first saw it, but when I saw it in game, I'm like, oh crap, that thing's ugly. I don't like this skin anymore. And yeah, so that's what's wrong about the whatever, I forget what it's called. But yeah. So next up, after the Gumshoe, okay, we have the Battlehound, and the Battlehound is like a skin that's like, it really did grow on me. Like the Battlehound, at first I did hate it, but now it really has grown on me. And yeah, so that's what I have to say about the Battlehound. And yeah, so it was released on August 1st, so the first day we started doing this challenge, kind of like the Bandolier. And yeah, after that, after the Battlehound, we have the Venturion, which is released on August 21st. And yeah, so Venturion, better than the Ventura male, better than the female counterpart. And yeah, so I think he needs that, yeah. And better than the male counterpart. No, better than the female counterpart. And yeah, August 21st. And then we have the Molt Marauder, was released on August 11th to August 12th. And I do not like this skin. I don't know how it plays so high. It just happened somehow. And yeah, so it happened. I can't regret it because I made that rule, that really dumb rule, and that's just what happened. That's just the way it is. And Molt Marauder, better than the Aerobic Assassin, but I mean, like, still not very good. And yeah, so that's all it is. All it is. After that, we have the Bunny Brawler, which was released on August 7th, and I, like a lot of people did like this skin. It was the Bunny Brawler. Came back, but me, wasn't a big deal. Next up, we have the Sushi Masters, released on August 7th and August 19th, and I really have changed opinions on this skin, and for the better. I really do like it now, but that dumb rule, it comes back to haunt me. Comes back to haunt me now that I think about it. But that's just the way it is, I guess. And yeah, which is on August 18th and August 19th. And after that, we have the Rabbit Raider, which Bunny Brawler and Rabbit Raider, really close. I do prefer the Rabbit Raider. A lot of people do not. I actually was gonna buy this skin without even like considering this list, just, you know, because maybe I just wanted it because I bought Love Ranger. But yeah. Next up we have the Funk Ops, which is released on August 20th, and Funk Ops, an amazing skin, like really amazing skin. Just like they released a skin for a Boogie Bomb. There's a Boogie Bomb skin, and yeah, that's what I have to say about the Funk Ops. I mean, like, it's really all, but it's a really good skin. I could see myself putting it higher, but just didn't happen. Yeah, so after that we have the Bright Bomber, which is released on August 15th, and it's also a very try-hard skin, but I like the skin. That's just what happened. Somehow it placed pretty high. I actually kind of like it, but yeah, so that's what's happening with the Bright Bomber. A lot better than its male counterpart, the Bright Gunner. And yeah, so after the Bright Bomber, we have the Leviathan, August 14th, and this skin is pretty good. That's really all I have to say about it. After that, we have the Dark Vanguard, which is partner to Dark Voyager, and just like it was released on August 28th, and yeah, stuff happened, and yeah. So that's the Dark Vanguard. I really did like it when I first saw it, but now I do not at all. It actually it grew lesser on me. It ungrew on me. And yeah, so after the Dark Vanguard, we have let's see. We have the Red Knight, which is released on August 8th, and I'm assuming a lot of people might have wanted this skin to be a bit higher than it is, but it's actually a really good skin. But I mean, I think it should have stuck in its time, and yeah, so that's the Red Knight. After that, we have the Overtaker, which is released on August 16th to August 17th. Really good skin. I do like the female counterpart better, but Overtaker still is a good skin. I actually wouldn't have put it this high though, but it happened. So, happens. And after the Overtaker, we have the Cuddle Team Leader, which is released on August 28th. And you could say that the Panda Team Leader and the Fireworks Team Leader was not released, but the Panda Team Leader was released higher. And yeah, Cuddle Team Leader you could also call the the Love Ranger, its counterpart. And if so, then I prefer the Love Ranger, but still a good skin. And yeah, so after the Cuddle Team Leader, we have the Noir, which is the last of the detective skins, and good skin. There's nothing bad to say about it. I like the skin. It's a good skin. And yeah, so that's all I have to say about those skins. That skin. Just like best of the detective set. I could have seen the detective set actually being quite a really good set. Maybe like the things not being like they're not be placing high, this would be the highest, but I still really like this skin. And yeah, next after that we have the Oblivion, and I'm surprised that it's this high. I actually would not put it this high, but it happened. And yeah, so that's the Oblivion. And I believe I actually forgot to say these dates. The Oblivion, the Noir was August, like, let me check this out. So the Noir was August 7th, and the Oblivion was August, I'm trying to find it, August 6th, so back to back kind of thing, you know. And yeah, I actually don't know how I put it this high. The Omega is better. Doesn't really have a storyline, the Oblivion. It's like a female Omega. Really it. The Omega was better, and I could get it for a lot less, like $10 less. And yeah, so that happened. And yeah, so after the Oblivion, we have the, I can't find it. After the Oblivion, we have the Archetype, and this, I have no clue how this thing got so high. Because seeing it in game made it a lot worse. And I actually loved it when it was actually rumored to be Twitch Prime skin. But didn't happen. It was released on August 4th and 5th because it was a new skin, and they had to do that with new skins. And not much to say about the Archetype. And yeah, so that's the Archetype. Clickbaited Twitch Prime skin. If it was a Twitch Prime skin, probably would use it a lot, but the skin I completely forgot about. It probably will be coming back soon because I see a lot of people with it. I actually am calling it today in the new item shop. The Oblivion, no, not the Oblivion. Oblivion and Archetype in new item shop. That's what it's gonna be. That's 1,000,000,000% what it's gonna be. And yeah, so we're getting into the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so yeah, so I also don't know how this thing got so high. I know it's the Panda Team Leader. I actually do prefer the Cuddle Team Leader. I just had the Panda Team Leader so high. I liked it when I first saw it, but definitely downgrew on me. But that's just a Panda Team Leader. And yeah, so next up we have the top 5. And that the Panda Team Leader is released on August 18th to August 19th. And yeah. And all I really have to say about this skin. And yeah, so basically all I have to say about the Panda Team Leader. Could have been better. Was not better. And yeah, so this next fight, I'm pretty sure we do shotgun only. In this next one, I don't know. I can't forget these clips, but then we have Raptor, August 21st. Pretty decent skin. Yeah, well, not pretty decent. If it got so high, well, then not pretty decent, it's pretty good. So now we're in the top 4, and this is the Beef Boss, which released on August 19th and August 10th. And this skin could have been so much better, man. So much better, bro. Like, levels of better. If they got the shirt, ruined the whole thing. The whole skin for me. This probably would have been number 1 if the shirt wasn't so bad. The shirt, it's like, looks like a patty. Yeah. So next up, we are in the top 3, and you guys can place your guesses. Place your guesses in your head or in the comments. I don't really care. But we have the Triceratops, and this is an underrated skin. I love this skin so much. It just, the color scheme works so much better than the Rex's color scheme. I mean, like, what's there not to really like about it? It's Triceratops. And I mean, like, it's an amazing skin. Didn't come first. Could have come first, but now in the top 2. And these top 2 are, they're really close. And can you guys guess them? I'm gonna give you 30, no, not 30 seconds to guess. 10 seconds to guess. Guess them, I don't care. Guess, put them in your head. Put your guesses in your head. And are you guys ready? Okay, so the number 2 comes in as the Maverick. Maverick was number 1 in this list for a really long time. I really do like the skin, but something else happened. It was released on August 2nd and August 3rd, and I really like the skin until I found this skin. A skin that I liked even better. Can you guys you guys should be able to picture it, but I mean, like, this skin was released on August 16th and August 17th, so it is a new skin. And this skin is the whiteout. The whiteout is the skin that I will be buying. The skin that I just love. Now, I actually regret this. I do still like the whiteout, but there was another skin that wasn't very high on this list that I actually wanted to be like late in the thing. The only thing was that stupid rule that made it like thing, and this skin was the blank. I'm gonna leave you that there. I'm not gonna tell you what skin it was. Why? Because maybe next time, maybe this might win. And yeah, so we have the whiteout as our skin. That's the skin that I will be purchasing when it next comes out. I will make a video on it, and yeah, whiteout is gonna be the skin. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, favorite, all that junk. See you guys next one.